So over the past few weeks, a big topic in the news and social media from other lenders I see or real estate professionals is talking about the Fed cutting interest rates over the last couple months. But one thing they should be talking about that they're not, and I don't know if they just don't understand, if they're too afraid, but this is what we should be talking about right now, not the Federal Reserve cutting interest rates. We should be talking about this.
Oh, goddamn mustache, why don't you?
Hey, I haven't shaved in 2 weeks.
We need to end the Fed. We need to abolish the Federal Reserve in this country. And this is not Mike Milanowski stirring the pot, trying to be out there and cause controversy. There is enough examples in the 110-year history of the Federal Reserve that their boomer bust policy making has caused every economic downturn in this country. And you need to look no further than the last 25 years. Or more recently, just let's go back to what we're in right now and how this all started. Let's rewind, shall we say, 4 years ago to 2020. When the Fed started printing money and handing it out like it was candy on Halloween to basically bribe average Americans to follow COVID lockdowns. And every time that we started seeing people not following the rules that were set by their states, they got another $700 or $1,400 check and said, no, we'll take care of you. Here's some more money.
Oh, I feel like an out-of-work porn star.
Well, then on top of the free money they handed out, that was getting everybody's bank accounts nice and high, they were manipulating interest rates by buying up mortgage-backed securities. They kept interest rates too low for too long. It created inflation in 2022. And to combat inflation, the Fed stepped in once again and decided to start raising interest rates, doubling, tripling over and over and over again. The problem was the Fed didn't realize, or maybe I should say they did realize or just didn't care, that raising interest rates only hurts the people who can't afford to go buy the houses now, the people who can't afford to buy groceries, the people who can't afford to put gas in their car. It doesn't slow down inflation. And the reason why is that 80% of the money that is circulated or spent is done by the top 20%. So when interest rates rise, the top 20% don't curb their spending. They don't stop spending. So 80% of the money that is being spent is still being spent. The top 20% just pay cash.
You just give me some dead presidents, Jack.
They pay cash for houses, still causing housing prices to go up. They pay cash for everything else. While the average American's bank account that were at record highs from the free COVID money is now at the lowest levels they've seen, and interest rates and credit card debt have gone through the roof. So the bottom line is this.
Who wants a mustache ride?
We need to end the Fed. This Federal Reserve, like I said, has only been around 110 years. And it's basically been there to bail out the big banks from bad monetary policy. And the only people getting rich are the government, the wealthy, and investors, while the average American is getting screwed over by the Fed. Tune in again next time when we take on another topic and I give you my honest, maybe a little controversial opinion on Milanowski versus everybody.
Like Mike, if I could be like Mike. Oh, if I could